Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So we're going camping later. Weather outside is not good, so I thought we'd do a bit of prep first before we go. We're going to make some naan bread, some poppadoms, a green curry, and then we can do the meat on the barbie later when we get out there. It's only lunchtime now, so we've got plenty of time to do all this. So we've got some lukewarm water, 1/4 cup, 1.5 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of yeast, dried yeast, teaspoon of sugar, and some Greek yogurt and some oil. So what we're going to do first, we take the lukewarm water, we're going to add the yeast to that, get in there, add the salt, get that all activated in there. That good mix. And then basically just leave that to rest for 10 minutes, cover it up. Cover that, leave that over there. Right, so whilst that's doing, we can get our flour, put in our salt. We can get the Greek yogurt and put that in there. And we can start to mix this up. Right, let's just leave that for a bit. So our yeast, it's been resting a while. So we're going to add a teaspoon of oil, which we forgot. That's about right. We'll add the yeast mixture. Here we go. A bit more flour. I'm going to mix all this up. Knead it well. Okay, leave that in there. I'm just going to oil the top. And we've got to leave that for an hour. Cover it, leave that for an hour. So whilst that's doing its thing, we'll jump onto the curry sauce for tonight. Right, so for the curry, we've got 6 cloves of garlic, 5 medium onions. So we're just going to roughly chop everything up. So I'm just going to roughly chop all this up because it's all going to get blended into our nice sauce once it's all been fried up. So chuck those in there. Put those over there. Garlic, just give that a smash. Back of the knife. Quickly does it. Okay, use a little bit of olive oil and some butter, I think. A bit of butter. Okay, I'm going to add the onions and the garlic. Right, so as you can see, the onions and garlic cooked, golden brown, nicely caramelized. So what we're going to add now, we're going to add some coconut milk. 1 tin. salt and pepper. And then we're going to add some of this green curry paste. Not all of it, because I need to save some for the marinade. So add that in there. Also going to add some chicken stock, get that in there. Right, let's give that a stir, and then we can blend all this up. Add a little bit of ground ginger, just a touch. Whoop. I'm also going to add a little bit of dried mint. I'm going to reduce this down a little bit, thicken it up. A little taste. That's really, really spicy. So we'll add some yogurt to this. Tiny amount. 2 tablespoons of that in there. Right, mix all this in. And then we'll thicken it up a bit, reduce it down a bit. And that's our sauce for later. This natural yogurt into the bowl. Bit of that. Add the rest of this green curry paste. It is chucking it down out there. We'll have to camp in the garden. Right, that's the end of that. Some dried mint. Salt and pepper. Stir this. Mix that up. Right, so we've got a couple of lamb steaks with a bit of bone, so let's take the meat off. We don't want the fat. Just the nice, tasty, sweet lamb meat. Yeah, I'll get rid of all this. And we can cook this on the fire later. Got a skewer. We're going to stick all this on here. Just be easier to cook it later on the skewer. Right, so let's put some salt and pepper on that. Get rid of that. Some salt. Right, so now take our Tupperware, that's our marinade. Stick that in there. Put our lamb in there. It just fits. Get your fingers mucky, get it all in there. There we go. Let's wash my hands. Voila. Right, next, there's our curry sauce, which we can put in here. Probably won't use all this, but can use it again on another recipe. There we go. So let's do a few poppadoms. It's got some olive oil in, that's all I've got, so hopefully it should work. With oil. Right, there's the poppadoms. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. So, got to knead it. So we want four pieces. So we're going to oil this. This is a pizza stone. And flatten this out. Turn that down a bit. Don't want it to burn. So that's the oil side down. And then on the top, we're going to wet it with just some water, like so. And we're going to put the water side down on the pan. Let's see what happens. Ooh, looks like naan bread. Guess we can flip it. Ooh. Looking good. Right. Here we are in Kernisladen, heading back to the camper. Great park up for tonight. Charlie's bar over there. So just a couple of kilometres down here and we should be there. We've got all the food in the van that we prepped earlier, so weather's brightened up, but more rain is coming, so this should be an interesting one, folks. Stay tuned. Yeah, so no one here tonight, just myself, so I'll have a few beers, go for a walk, and then we can get the fire going, cook the lamb. We need to make some garlic butter, cook some rice. All the hard work's done, as you saw earlier. vodka, give her rum. Head back to my place, no harm done. Ride that filthy village bicycle. Ride that filthy village bike. Did you put on this shit? What? No. Right, so we've it's enough of that. Village bike song. Got the fire going. Thought I'd cook the meat now. Because very dark up there, it's going to rain. We'll cook the meat and then at least we can finish off dinner in the van later. So yeah, 6 o'clock, end of August 2025, favourite spot, back again, loving it. Right, so fire's going. I'm going to put some garlic butter on for these naan breads. Let's melt that on there. And then we're cheating, we've got a bit of camping baxiade, which is parsley, dried shallots and garlic. So we're just going to add a bit of that, make some camping garlic butter, then we can brush it on the garlic naans and put them in tin foil and heat those up later for dinner. So put a bit of that in there. There we go. Easy peasy. Better not burn this handle. There we go. Baxiade. Good on pizzas as well with a bit of olive oil. So here's some lamb we prepared earlier, as you saw. Oh, look at that, nice. So let's shove it on and see what happens. Wow. Shove it on. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Got a bit of flamage going on here, so I need to turn this over quickly. Ah! Oh, there we go. Turn it over, put the lid on. Cheers, Jamie, for that. Better. Nice one. It's looking good. Almost ready to take off and heat up the sauce. So, yeah. Lovely. Okay, it's time to take this thing off. Wrap it in foil. Okay, it's a bit hot, so let's take this off now. It's done. In the foil. Wrap it up. Keep that warm under there, under the fire. What the fuck is that? That's not a cloud. Come on, wake the fuck up. Really? Right, so fire's going nicely. Put the water on, the rice, garlic butter under the fire. The lamb's still there, keeping warm under the fire. Nice cold beers. Let's put some rice on. Not too much, because we've got all that lovely naan bread that we made earlier. A little bit of rice. And we're going to prep the meat and the sauce next, so here we go. Here's our lamb we cooked earlier and we prepped at the house. Looking good. We'll take that off. Skewer. Sauce. Curry sauce. We'll put that on the fire as well. Garlic butter we made earlier. A little bit of that on there. Pop those on there to warm through. plating up. So we've got a bit of rice, not too much because we've got the naan breads. A little bit of rice on the side there. We've got a lovely smoked marinated lamb that we spent all day cooking. Oh, look at that. It's looking good. Oh yeah. And then of course the naan breads I've been doing on the fire. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Here we go. Let's tuck in. Let's try a bit of this naan bread. A bit of sauce. Fucking hell. Poppadom, bit soggy, rubbish. But the naan, oh, first time cooking that. Success. Oh, the lamb. You can taste the smokiness from the wood. So here's the setup. We've got the bed all set up in here. Look at that, cozy, cozy. Nice. Looking forward to getting in there. We'll put a bit of YouTube on later on the screen. Okay, so time to get to bed. Got the YouTube set up. All ready. And quite a good 4G hotspot, 2-3 bars, not bad. It's better if you put the phone up here on the old vent because we are in a metal box, so yeah, quite dark now. We just sat there watching a bit of 2C TV, bit of new media. Yeah. So see you in the morning, guys. Morning. Just getting up about 6:30. Slept well last night here, so kettle's on. 13 degrees outside, nice and toasty. We're on 20 degrees inside now. Cup of tea, and then we're gonna get out of here. So see you in the next one.